Zohran Mamdani pulled off a big upset in New York City, and I think I know how he did it. I'm kidding. But I was looking at his Instagram, and here's what I noticed about his videos. He does a great job of using storytelling to connect with his audience and drive home his message. Story-driven branding, or in this case, campaigning, goes beyond what you're offering. It's about who you are, about showing rather than saying, and about creating a world that your audience sees themselves in as a part of your journey. Zohran uses New York City the way everyday New Yorkers experience it as the supporting actor in his videos. He's on the subway, at a deli. He's always surrounded by a recognizable New York City landscape. Here he is on the Staten Island ferry explaining his free bus policy. The ferry is not only a case study, but also a storytelling device which helps people remember his message. When he tells the story of Mahmoud Khalil, he's in the very lobby where ICE agents abducted him. Another thing he does is to create a sense of urgency by always being in motion. He holds attention with a mix of wide shots and close-ups, fast pans, and some camera shake, all to give his videos a frenetic feel. It's very New York, and it conveys that he's not just a talker, but a doer. And what about his identity? Despite the attacks he's faced, he doesn't shy away from it.
Eid Mubarak!
He uses it to set himself apart. Not only that, but the people he's working to represent show up prominently and consistently throughout his videos. And one final detail. His videos have a sort of filmic aesthetic that I think pairs well with his campaign graphics. It all feels cohesive, designed, thoughtful. Now, compare that with Andrew Cuomo's feed. Here he is visiting Washington Heights. The difference is immediately obvious, and the contrast is kind of funny, actually. Notice the distance between him and the people. He's literally standing behind a barrier, and I suppose figuratively too. Zohran's video in Washington Heights has him on the streets, interacting with people and centering their actual voices.
This is my community.
Scrolling through Cuomo's feed, it has no identity. His videos could be anywhere. It all gives cliche politician. Here he is in front of a tree. You could literally swap in any other politician and just change the name on the signs, and people probably wouldn't even notice. I mean, how are you going to run a city like New York in 2025 when you can't even properly run your social media? Overall, Zohran's approach is intentional about the people, the places, and the vibes. He didn't just campaign with speeches and promises. He created a narrative, and I can't help but wonder if being raised by a filmmaker had something to do with it.